An electromagnetic pulse, or EMP, is a burst of electromagnetic radiation that can result from a nuclear explosion at high altitude, non-nuclear EMP devices, or even solar flares. This sudden burst of energy can disrupt or, honestly, even completely destroy electronic systems, power grids, communication networks, and unprotected digital infrastructure over a large area. EMP waves are classified into three types. First, there's E1, which is the instantaneous pulse that destroys microelectronics like computers or smartphones. Then E2, which is an intermediate pulse, kind of similar to a lightning strike, but much stronger. And finally, E3, the long-term pulse, which damages electrical grids and transformers. An EMP doesn't kill people directly. It destroys technology, plunging modern civilization into darkness and chaos. That's what makes it especially dangerous in today's hyper-connected world. Traditional missiles, whether ballistic or cruise, cause physical destruction through explosives or kinetic impact. They destroy buildings, military assets, and kill people in targeted areas. On the other hand, an EMP weapon doesn't target physical infrastructure directly. Instead, it neutralizes electronic and electrical systems, effectively turning cities into the Stone Age in seconds. A single high-altitude EMP blast at anywhere from 30 to 400 kilometers altitude can black out an entire continent. So EMP is silent, invisible, and far-reaching, making it one of the most feared modern warfare tools. India has been developing EMP capabilities as part of its defense modernization. While official confirmation is limited, mostly due to strategic secrecy, various reports suggest India's nuclear arsenal can produce high-altitude EMP effects. DRDO, or the Defense Research and Development Organization, is developing non-nuclear EMP weapons, sometimes called NNEMP, to be used for disabling enemy radars, satellites, and communication systems. So, India has actually tested devices like Kali, which stands for Kiloampere Linear Injector. It's a high-powered electron beam generator, and it's capable of producing these directed EMP-like pulses. This kind of technology is particularly useful when it comes to disabling things like missiles or drones. Now, some defense experts even suggest that India might have secretly developed an EMP weapon already, but they choose not to make it public. The reasoning is that if they reveal it, their adversaries could start developing countermeasures in response. Why should China and Pakistan fear India's EMP capabilities? Well, first off, both of these nations are really dependent on electronic networks for things like defense, communication, surveillance, and air defense systems. If there were an EMP attack, it could actually cripple their military command and control infrastructure without even firing a single bullet. So, let's talk about strategic deterrence. India's ability to develop and potentially deploy EMP weapons actually adds a whole new layer of deterrence. It basically ensures that any aggression from China or Pakistan could result in a non-lethal, disabling retaliation, one that could totally collapse their command structure. And then there's the asymmetric warfare edge. India could use EMP weapons as a first strike advantage in a non-nuclear conflict scenario, paralyzing enemy forces before, full combat even begins. Now, moving on to the impact on satellites and drones. Modern warfare is, honestly, getting more and more satellite and drone-based. EMPs can knock out these systems, which gives India a major technological edge in the skies. In conclusion, EMP weapons are among the most advanced and disruptive tools in modern warfare today. Unlike missiles, which destroy with firepower, EMPs actually kill connectivity and capability. India's investment in EMP technology, both nuclear and non-nuclear, signals a shift toward next-gen warfare dominance. For adversaries like China and Pakistan, who really rely heavily on tech-driven strategies, India's EMP capability could be a silent but devastating game-changer. If you found this video insightful, hit like and subscribe, and well, we hope to see you in the next video.